Hi, hi. Hi, hi. Very good morning, all of you. Good morning, everyone. Everyone, how are you? Rajendra Prasad, Supriya, Shalini, and one other. Good morning, all of you. Very good morning, everyone. How are you all, guys? Right. All of you had your tea, coffee, hot water, juice, breakfast, everything? Fine. Very good. Tea, coffee, hot water, juice, breakfast, everything is over or not over? Over or not over? Right. Here we'll be continuing our discussions on these questions. You can say over. What special? Right. Right. Others? Yes, Shruti. Good morning. So here we'll be continuing our discussions corresponding to which one? This we will be continuing our discussions on these questions. You can say, right? Questions of this first chapter only. The theoretical part corresponding to the first chapter gets over already, and we are entering. We have entered into which one, all of you, already? Questions. We have discussed some questions. Here, good morning, Shruti. Gopi, good morning. We have discussed some questions, and we will be discussing a few more questions also, right? Okay. Right, this is part 10 you are having. Okay, this is your which one? This is part 10 you are having, right? Okay, don't worry, I'll go to that question. Right. Very good morning, very good morning. Right.
If someone says we'll take money only.
Serving. Okay, serving questions already you send. This is RCC class, na? Don't worry. I'll answer. You have sent these doubts, na? I'll answer you in WhatsApp. Don't worry. Okay, no need to worry, because this is RCC class, na? This is RCC class, na? Okay, I'll answer you in WhatsApp. Don't worry. No need to worry about it. Okay. Now, so this is lecture number 10. Quick concepts and PYQs of this RCC materials and specifications part 10. Okay. Right, all of you, welcome to Unacademy. Let's crack it. Right, everybody is ready to crack. All of you, everyone is ready to crack. Everyone be ready to crack. And what is that referral code you have to use, all of you? What is the referral code you have to use always? Right, RP Civil is the referral code you have to use. Right, RP Civil is the referral code you have to use always, everyone. Right, now coming to this. This is my profile, you can follow me at which, and what is that referral code you have to use always? RP Civil is the referral code you have to use always, right? Which referral code you have to use always? RP Civil is the referral code you have to use always, everyone. Okay, right. Now these are all the subjects I'll be taking, you know, already, and these are all toppers, right? Toppers from which one? This is state AE JE toppers from Unacademy in 2022, right? If you wanted to have your name and your photo in the next year slides, so it is better you work hard, you work smart, and you try to get your rank. Okay, so that is better. Anjali, Shravan, good morning, everyone. Now, so here this is a new, what is that you can say, right? This is your which one? New goal it is started, right? What is this new goal started? If you just observe it, this new goal is corresponding to what you can say. This new goal will be corresponding to this SSC JE state AE JE English only, right? Yes, no, it is English. And recently which batch is started, right? Batch B has started yesterday itself. KP sir has started which one? This environmental engineering subject in that. Okay, environmental engineering is started, right? Already I have started the surveying is going on, and from 25th onwards you will be have 25th or 26th, let me check it, 25th or this 26th onwards, right? Which one will be starting? That reasoning and this general intelligence and reasoning will be starting. Okay, don't worry, right? That 50 marks will be covering, right? Yeah, Vishal Dhanwade, good morning. Now what is the referral code you have to use always? RP Civil is the referral code you have to use always. Okay, now opening YouTube in three mobiles, it is very difficult. Right, you have to observe from YouTube also, right? So this is a subscription you are having now. Okay, this is a subscription you are having now, everyone. So what is it, you can say 24 months, right? 24 months subscription you'll be having, right? 24 months, 14,250, and for this which one, this is 12 months it is 10,186, and 6 months it will be 8,603, right? So this is the price you are having, and what is the referral code you have to use? RP Civil is the code you have to use, all of you, right? And if you wanted to enroll, this is a new batch, Samarth batch B is starting, right? Full length batch B will be starting. Sorry, it was started already on August 15th, you can say, right? It was already started on August 15th. KB sir has started which one? This is environmental engineering, in this you can say, right? Now, what is the referral code you have to use? RP Civil is the referral code you have to use always, right? Now, you take 11,028 months. Yeah, that is why in the starting there will be more offer you will be having, obviously, right? So you will not be getting for that price it now, na? Yes, absolutely, right? So that's why you have to be hurry in the starting itself, right? So these are all the subjects, right? You are having. Have you all applied this SSC JE? Anybody is not applied this SSC JE? Have you all applied? Have you all applied this SSC, everyone? Yes, na? So you have to apply, right? Don't miss this, everyone. AI, Airport Authority of India, Junior Executive also. Have you applied? Yeah, Kavya, namaste. Have you applied for this Airport Authority of India also, or not applied, everyone? You have to apply for this if not applied, right? You have to apply for this if not applied, all of you, right? You select which one is common cadre. Yeah, I'm telling you the same thing, na? Yeah, many people are telling that, sir, it is non-technical. Arey, yaar, no problem. Because you are preparing the same non-technical for your SSC examination and for your state examinations, na? So no problem, na? So no problem. It is see, one thing first itself, what you need to do is, if you start, generally many people where they are lagging is, people feel that it is difficult. If you keep that point in mind, na, it is not only with you but many people, right? Many people will be having that fear, right? Especially for gate examinations also, and whenever structural subjects come, structural subjects are very difficult, like that. If you are having that point, that kind of impression in your mind before you start itself, na, then automatically, even though that is easy, na, because of your mindset you have fixed, na, that is difficult, it will make tough. Okay? And what is the mindset you have to keep? Which mindset you have to keep? You have to keep your mindset such that everything will be easy only if you study, right? Like that, right? Like that, if you just think, na, right? Like that, if you just think, na, even though difficult things also will become very easy for you. Okay? Only thing is, it is just our thinking. That's it. It is only just our thinking, right? It is just only our thinking perspective, right? How we are thinking, what is that impression we have made on that, and how we have started. That is only very important, right? If you have made already difficult impression, that feeling that this is difficult, that is difficult, everything is difficult, then everything will become difficult. If you start thinking like everything will become easy, right? If I'll study, if I'll learn, everything will become easy. If you feel like that, na, if you start your intention like that, na, then even the most difficult thing also will get it will become very easy. Okay? Have you ever observed this? You just do this experiment and you try. You yourself can understand, right? I need not tell you. Ramesh, Ashwin, Rajpreet, good morning. Yes, na? You yourself can understand that. Yes, na? Juhi, good morning. Right. So this is a batch in the recorded version you are having. If you wanted to enroll for this, na, this is Samarth batch you are having. You can just enroll here, right? This is a Samarth batch, right? Now complete course on this surveying is going on, everyone, and quick concepts of this RCC will be going on, right? If Amit sir will be starting RCC, na, I will stop this series and I will start some other subject, because RCC 2 faculty at a time discussion is not good, na. Anyway, if he will start mostly next week, he'll start. Before that, if it is completed, okay. If it is not completed, I will stop this series and I will start another subject. Okay, that is what we'll try to do mostly. Quick concepts and PYQs of which one? This RCC we are having, right? Now, I think these questions are done, or these questions are not done. How many questions are completed, if you just remember of you previously? How many questions are completed, everyone? Do you remember? 24 questions are completed. 24 are completed. Now we'll be going for this 25th question. Okay, this is your 25th question, right? This is your which one? This is 25th question, you can say, right? One sec. Select the answer of you. 45 seconds time I will be giving. What is the answer? Juhi said something. Answer I have not given. Okay, one sec. I did not give the answer. One sec. Yeah, it is missed. So instead of clicking that, I have clicked skip. Okay. No need to worry. Yeah, Juhi answered correctly. What about the others? Yeah, Vishal also answered correctly from YouTube. Kavya also answered correctly from YouTube. Yeah, Gopi, Supriya, Tajamal answered from special. Right, so what is it you can say? Shrinkage in the concrete can be reduced by using which one? This is a low water cement ratio, less cement in the concrete, and proper concrete mix, right? Which one is correct? All of the above, na? If you do not mix properly, also some voids will be created inside the concrete or not. These voids will be resulting in which one? This is shrinkage operation or not after some time. So all these options will be correct answer or not all of you? Yes, all these options will be the correct answer. You can say Puja stoves, right? Is it clear? All these options will be the correct answer, right? What is it be? So lesser cement in the concrete, right? So whenever you are having this lesser cement in the concrete, automatically that requires less water or more water? Tell me. Lower water cement ratio means water content is lesser. When water content is lesser, what will happen after this water evaporates? What will happen? Less water is only present. So less water is present means after water evaporation, less voids will be created or more voids will be created? Tell me. Less water is present. Less water cement ratio means less evaporation of water or more evaporation of water? Less evaporation of water only, no? When less evaporation of water is there, right, what will happen? Less shrinkage, less reduction in the volume will happen, na? So shrinkage will become less, obviously, or not? When more water is present, only 0.25 amount of water cement ratio will be used for hydration reaction. Remaining all amount of water will be useful for evaporation and losses only. That's it. Okay. When more water evaporates, more gaps are created, more shrinkage. But less water, less shrinkage, right? Like that. Okay. Is it clear? You have to be careful, right? But less cement content means whenever the cement content is lesser, it requires lesser water, na? Yes or no? Whenever it requires lesser water, automatically what will happen? That lesser water cement ratio, less shrinkage you will be having, right? Like that, right? So 26th question, right? Shall I go on to this? Shall I go on to this 26th question of you? Right. Select the answer, everyone. 60 seconds time I am giving. Juhi said, yeah, you just check it, Juhi. Gopi, Tajamul, Supriya answered correctly. From special class, from YouTube, Kavya answered correctly. %74 answered from special. Vishal also answered correctly. Only these three from special. And this question you remembered? Are yeah, no need to remember this, right? Yeah, no need to remember. Right. Directly you can get it now, yes or no? To estimate the 28 days crushing strength of concrete cubes from 7 days cube strength, we may multiply 7-day cube strength by. So do you remember that 7 days strength will be equal to that 2/3 of this 28 days strength? Then F28, how can you get that? If you just observe, that is your 3 by 2 times this F7 na? So that is nothing but your 1.5 times this F7 or not. So it is 1.5 will be the answer, or 2.1, which one is the correct answer? 1.5 will be the answer. Now this is as per the old specification, right? This is as per the old specification, right? Now do you remember as per the new specification what is that? Do you remember as per the new specification what is the F7 equal to? This is 2011 means old question before the amendment is done, right? That amendment is done in 2013 now. I have given that amendment 4, if you remember all of you. That amendment 4 is done in 2015, 2013, okay? In 2019 amendment 5 is done, okay? Right. So F7 is which one? 0.65 into that FCK na? Do you remember that, everyone? You observe here. F7 is equal to that 0.65 into that FCK na? Then how can you get this FCK from here? Then how can you get FCK from here if you just observe? FCK will be equal to that F7 into that 1 by 0.67, right? What is that? F7 by this 1 by 0.67? Sorry, 1 by 0.65. It is also 1.53 times this FCK. FCK is nothing but your F28 na? So now in this also, which one is the correct answer? Tell me. For according to the old specification, according to the new specification, right? According to both the specifications, right? Which one is the correct answer? 1.5 is only the correct answer now, everyone. 1.5 is only the correct answer as per the new specification, as per the old specification, both, right? Clear, everyone? Shall we go to the next question? Right. Try to select the answer of you. 45 seconds time I am giving for this 27th question. Juhi answered correctly. Yeah. Others, what about the others? Yeah, Gopi and Tajamula answered from YouTube correctly. Right. So study the following, identify the correct statement, right? Which one, how can you identify this correct statement? If you just observe, you can say, how can you identify this correct statement, everyone? So for constant water cement ratio, finer sand decreases the workability, right? So for constant water cement ratio, finer sand decreases the workability, right? So finer sand decreases, actually I should not have given this question, okay, let it be, no problem, but okay. Finer sand decreases the workability, right? It is correct or it is wrong? Tell me. For constant water cement ratio, finer sand decreases the workability, right? Why finer sand will decrease the workability? Tell me. Why finer sand decreases the workability? Tell me, everyone. Very fines if you are having na. Finer sand means already sand itself is a fine aggregate. Coarse aggregate is of this much size, 20 millimeter size, like that, and sand itself will be very chota size, right? 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter size, right? And very finer sand means finer sand means what it will do actually? Will it create a proper mix or it will not create a proper mix? You can say it will not create a proper mix now. It will not create a proper mix, right? It will not create a proper mix, right? So it will not create a proper mix. And what happens if you just observe? Very fine means increase the strength. Yes, increase the strength, but actually cement strength is not. Strength is mainly due to the coarse aggregate. Here in the concrete, strength is contributed mainly by whom? Coarse aggregate is the main element which is contributing towards the strength actually, okay? Coarse aggregate is the one which is contributing mainly towards the strength actually, right? Whenever that fineness increases, the individual particle strength will be increasing or decreasing? Tell me, Supriya. Fineness of particle or size of this particle decreases, strength of that particle will be increasing or decreasing? You consider stone, this much 20 millimeter stone, you just make it into powder and you consider one particle of this powder. Which one will be having more strength? Tell me. Which one will be having more strength? Which one will be having more strength? One coarse aggregate particle of this 20 mm size will be having more strength, or this dust particle will have more strength? That stone dust will have more strength. That coarse aggregate larger size particle will have more strength. Larger size particle will have more strength, right? You just take the same thing, right? Sand also. Sand you take and you try to keep your leg on the sand, okay? at any construction field. If you are having, just try to keep your leg on the sand and you observe, and you crush into that small powder, fine powder like your atta, then you try to put your leg on that. When you can feel more resistance, when it is larger particles you can feel more resistance, na, is that no? So when you can have larger particles, it will more resistance, na, is that no? That is decreasing the strength also, right? Okay, but now it will not create a proper mix, right? Finer sand, already cement particles are finer, right? Coarse aggregate is large particles. In between, to place in between the coarse aggregate particles, larger size particles, we are having this sand particles. In between them, to place them in between, we are having which one? This is cement particles. If the sand particles are also very fine, so can you expect this cement particles will create a proper bonding between the sand particles when the sand particles are very fine? No, na. Is that no? This is sand particles, they may not be mixing properly, right? Whenever they are not creating a proper mix, what happens? Proper bonding will not be created, and so all properties will not be in a good condition, is that no? You cannot operate them very easily, right? Is not. Now tell me, if you just observe, you just take a mud, okay, that which one? Black cotton soil, you take it, and what you do, you just mix, that is very fine, na? You just mix water, is not? You just mix water, and what you do, you try to you mix water. How it will become? It will become like which one? This paste, very paste, na, paste like element it will be creating, na. Then you try to pour it somewhere, it will not go. Is not, have you observed? Now you take sand, and you try to mix water in that, and you try to pour. Which one can move easily? Tell me, which one will move easily? SSC PRNC, good morning. Which one will move easily? That's which one will move easily, right? That sand will move easily, na? Yes, no, sand will move easily, right? And yes, right, this will result in which one? This is shrinkage, and these particles will go off also. These fine particles will be eliminated, right? Whenever this very fine sand is there, those particles also will be eliminated. And when these are eliminated, so do you have proper conditions of this mix? No, you don't have proper conditions of this mix, right? So like that, you have to be careful, right? Finer sand, what it will do? It will disrupt the mix nature actually, right? So that is correct. Creep is the deformation of this concrete under sustained loading, is not correct? Yeah, more water will be absorbed. Even though more water is absorbed, yes, more surface area is required, and what happens? You can say more surface area is required, and more surface area, when particles becomes finer, na, more surface area they will get, right? You are having this much particle, and you are converting this into small chota bacha particles, then surface area increases. When surface area increases, what will happen? They require more amount of this concrete for this bonding, cement for this bonding, na. But are you changing this water and cement contents, or we are not changing? We are not changing the water and cement contents. It is mentioned that constant water cement ratio, na. But you require, whenever the fineness increases, more cement and this more water required, but you are not changing them. Right? You are not changing them, so mix will not be proper, na. Is that no? Workability also will not be proper, or not, obviously. So this is both 1 and 2 are correct, you can say, right? Now I will be moving on to the next question. It is 27, 28. Select the answer. 60 seconds time I am giving for this 28th question. Juhi answered correctly from YouTube. From Special, Tajamul Gopi Supriya answered correctly. Jyoti, good morning. Right. So what is the, at what stress does the first fractural crack appears in RCC beams made up of this M25 grade of concrete, right? First crack will occur under which condition? If you just observe that first crack will occur at which location? That FCR, na? What is the FCR? You can say that is your 0.7 root FC, na? What is it? 0.7 root of secant, that is 0.7 into that root 25, right? How much it will become? You can say 3.5 MPa na, 3.5 MPa. Which option is correct? At option B. This is also same na. What is the flexure strength of this M25 concrete? 3.5, same, right? Same question only. So this is question number 29. Select the answer of you. 45 seconds time I am giving. Supriya, Tajamal, Ashwin, Jyoti, Shruti answered correctly. Gopi also answered correctly. 100% correct answer this time. Arey yaar. Very good, very good. No cute fellows this time. From YouTube. This is the leaderboard. Tajamul first, Gopi second, Supriya third, right? So what is it you are having now? Permanent dimensional changes. Yes, Juhi also answered correctly. Permanent dimensional changes due to loading of this concrete is termed as, right? What is it called as? Permanent dimensional changes. That is called as your creep, na? So, sir, you can call it as this strain also, no? So, it is only permanent change or it is a temporary change also, you can say. If it is within the elastic limit, right, that load is applied, what will happen? Loading is applied, strain will occur, and loading is removed, that strain will be removed, you can say, right? So both will be termed as a strains only. Now if you just observe, both will be termed as a strains only, or not all of you? Both will be excuse me, both will be termed as strains only, right? Whether it is a permanent loading or non-permanent loading, you can say whatever it is, right? But which one it will be exactly related to this? Only related to this only permanent deformation, even within the elastic conditions. If the load is applied, what it will be created? That a creep will be created, or not everyone, right? That a creep will be created if you just observe, right? Is it clear? So shall we move to the next question at 30? Actually, just to take these questions. Juhi answered correctly. From, did I give wrong answer? One sec. I have given wrong answer in the poll. Yes, I have given wrong answer in the poll. Right. Select the answer now. Yes. Jyoti, Shruti, Supriya, Gopi, Tajamul, Rajpreet answered correctly. This is the leaderboard. Tajamul first, Gopi second, Supriya third, right? The test strength of this sample is taken as an average of this strength of which one? This is 3 specimens, na? So generally we have to take how many specimens? 3 specimens only we have to take it, or not? 3 specimens only we have to take it, right? Or this question is repeated for how many number of times? You don't know, alright? Don't worry about this. This is which question, right? 29, 30. This is a 31st question at bottom one. You answer. Select this. Tajamul, Gopi, Anjali answered correctly. Question number 31, right? What is the answer, everyone? Shruti also answered correctly. Okay, that question we are not discussing because the characteristic strength of concrete is defined as a compressive strength below which not more than 5% results fall. Na? We have discussed this question already 3 times, 4 times we have discussed. Anuj, correct. 31st question. Okay, you are answering for 30th question. Okay, 31st question. Right, this is the leaderboard. Right. Tajamul first, Gopi second, Supriya third. Right. Now tell me, in case of the increase in the strength of concrete with time is, right, increase in the strength of concrete with time, what is it? It is linear, asymptotic and non-linear, all of the above, right? Which one? It is a non-linear only. Now do you remember I have given this curve also, if you remember, all of you, right? I have given this curve also, if you remember, everyone, right? Do you remember that, all of you? Do you remember this, all of you? Right? We have given this curve also, if you just remember, right? I have given this curve now, that age, and this is your which one? This is your age, and that is your which one? This is strength, you can say, right? So for continuous moist curing, and this is the strength, right? It will be curve or linear, you can say. It is a non-linear only 100%, right? It is a non-linear only 100%, right? There is no linear behavior for concrete anywhere. Do you have any linear behavior for concrete anywhere, all of you? Or there is no linear behavior for concrete anywhere? There is no linear behavior for concrete anywhere, na? Listen, there is no linear behavior at all, right? Only non-linear behavior you are having, right? Yes, Anuj, correct, right? Yeah, Juhi, correct. This is 32nd question in this slide, fourth slide. Which one you are asking? You are answering, Anuj? Gopi, Jyoti, Ashwin, Shruti, Tajamal, Anjali answered correctly, but still 85% only answered. This is 32nd question we are discussing now. Right. So this is read board. Tajamal first, Gopi second, Supriya third. Right. Generally, the concrete cubes are tested to measure concretes. Which one? Concrete cubes are measured for which purpose, you can say? These are measured to test this compressive strength of this concrete only, no? These are measured to test the compressive strength of this concrete only, or everyone? Compressive strength of this concrete only will be tested, right? No. That is 32. This is question number 33. Select the answer, everyone. 33 question. Gopi, Ashwin, Supriya, Jyoti answered correctly. Yeah, Juhi also answered correctly from YouTube. Anjali, Tajamal, Shruti also answered correctly in special. 100% correct answer. Right. This is the leaderboard. Gopi first, Tajamal second, Supriya third. Right. Generally, the strength of concrete is considered negligible or this very low. In which one this is tension, na? Is or no? Very low or negligible strength in the tension we'll consider, right? That is why we are taking the help of this reinforcement, na? You just observe. So, what is the Poisson's ratio of this concrete is, right? No. That is not for concrete. That is not for concrete. That is for steel generally. Okay. Juhi, that is for steel generally, not for concrete. Question number 33B. Question number 34. Right. This is the leaderboard. The Jamal first, Gopi second, Supriya third. Right. What is that? The Poisson's ratio of this cement concrete, right? What is the Poisson's ratio of the cement concrete, everyone? 0.28 or 0.5 or 0.4 or 0.15? What is that? In our strength of material class also we have discussed this point, right? How much it is a Poisson's ratio of this concrete, everyone? Anyone tell me? What is the Poisson's ratio of concrete, everyone? Hello, which one it is mentioned? Which one we have to take it, right? Yeah, it is generally varying from which one? This is 0.1 to 0.2. Yes, 0.1 to 0.2 it is varying. You take it as which one? This is 0.15 in between, right? 0.15 in between, right? So good morning. Right, now I'll be going for this 35th question. Select the answer, question number 35. Fourth D, Abhishek. Good morning. 35th question, right? Tajamul first, Gopi second, Supriya third, right? Shrinkage in concrete increases its bond strength, na? Yes or no? What is the meaning of this shrinkage? Shrinkage is nothing but your reduction in the volume and compression, na? Yes or no? Contraction, na? So now this is your reinforcement bar and this is your concrete. Whenever it is subjected to this contraction, what will happen? Whenever it is subjected to this, whenever the concrete is subjected to this contraction like this, what will happen? It will hold the reinforcement easily, na? It will hold the reinforcement easily means that bond strength will be increased definitely or not? Bond strength will be increased definitely, you can say, right? So just go for this, right? Second question, next question, 36th question of you. Gopi, Jyoti, Tajamul, Shruti, Ashwin answered correctly. Anuj Kumar answered correctly. Here, why you removed? Right. Tajamul first, Gopi second, Jyoti third. Strength of this concrete increases with which one? This is a decrease in the water cement ratio, no? Increase in water cement ratio, decrease in the water cement ratio, decrease in size of aggregate, decrease. What is the, you can say it is decreases with a decrease in the water cement ratio, right? Decrease in the water cement ratio. 37. So density of this concrete, right? How we are mentioning, you can see if you just observe. As per IS 486 2000, right? As per IS 486 2000, that is by default if nothing is mentioned, okay? See, if you just observe option A and option C are exactly opposite to each other, then how both options, if those who are selecting option D is correct, how you are selected, everyone? Because what is that you can say? Option A and option C are contradicting with each other, na? Then all options correct is absolutely wrong, okay? You have to eliminate option D like that. It's Ashok, 37th question. You have to be careful, right? These are leaderboard. What is that? What is the density of this concrete we are mentioning as per IS 486 2000? It is independent of the size of the aggregate. Now, whatever it is mentioned, for plain cement concrete, we are taking it as for plain cement concrete. What is it we are taking? 24 kilonewton per 24 kilonewton per which one? This 24 kilonewton per which one? This meter cube. And what is another one you can say? That is 20. For RCC it is, which one? This is 25 kilonewton per meter cube, na? Is or no? Like that you are having, is na? So as per IS 486, what is that you can say? As per IS 486, it is based on the size of this aggregate, or it is not based on the size of the aggregate? Did we take it based on the size of aggregate? IS 456 has mentioned that RIR up to this 20 millimeter size of aggregates you take this density, after this 20 millimeter you take this density. Is it mentioned like that, or for every size of this aggregate, for every grade of this concrete, density is given same value? For every size and this every grade of this concrete, the density is given same value only, no? Density is given density is given which one? This same value. Density is given same value only, right? As now 38th question, select the answer. Question, select the answer. Gopi, Jyoti, Rajpreet, Tajamul, Abhishek, Ashwin answered correctly. Question, what is the answer? Tajamul first, Gopi second, Jyoti third, right? Concrete gains strength due to chemical action of cement with coarse aggregate. Do you have any chemical reaction between this cement and this coarse aggregate? No, na? Chemical reaction will be happening between which one? Cement and this water, na? It is not the cement and this coarse aggregate, right? Between the cement and this water, that chemical reaction is happening. That is called as your hydration reaction, na? Once this hydration reaction is created, that only will be giving this material which will be resulting in this bonding of particles, na? So hydration of cement is a main reason, or not everyone? Hydration of cement is a main reason, you can say, if you just observe, right? Is it clear? Now that is your which question? 38th question. This is your 39th question, you can say. Select the answer of you. Thirty-ninth question. Select the answer of you. Yeah, Anuj answered correctly. Anuj Kumar. And special class only Ashwin answered correctly. Right. This is a reader board. Yeah. Maximum shrinkage takes place in concrete after drying for 1 year, na? Because the more amount of time it will be drying means more shrinkage, more drying shrinkage will happen, na? More drying means more water evaporation. More water evaporation means automatically what will happen? More shrinkage only will happen, or not? Obviously, yes, absolutely. Now this is your question number 40. Select the answer of you, everyone. Abhishek, Gopi, Jyoti, Tajamal, Shruti, Supriya, Ashwin, Rajpreet, 100% answered. See, here if you just observe what is that you can say is maximum shrinkage, right? When maximum shrinkage will be present, tell me. When maximum shrinkage will be present, tell me. In the initial stage more shrinkage will happen, or in the later stage more shrinkage will happen, right? When water evaporation will be more, tell me. Initial stages or later stages? When more shrinkage will happen? When more shrinkage will happen in the initial stage, full water will be evaporated, or whenever at the 1 year time only full water will be evaporated? Tell me. When more water is evaporated, tell me. When more water evaporates? When more water evaporates? Maximum shrinkage means this is a final shrinkage and it is a continuous process. It is a cumulative effect of the previous shrinkages also, no? When you consider, right, when you consider that maximum shrinkage strain actually, right? So you can say maximum shrinkage or maximum shrinkage strain takes place, right? When complete water is eliminated or when only some water is eliminated? When complete water is eliminated, na? When complete water is eliminated, tell me, 28 days or 3 months or this 6 months or 1 year? When the complete water is eliminated? When only in the 1 year that complete water will be eliminated, is or no? So therefore maximum shrinkage means the effect of shrinkage. It does not mean that instantaneous effect. It is not the meaning of this instantaneous effect, right? It is a cumulative effect you have to consider, okay? Shrinkage, whenever you are considering, it is a cumulative effect only you have to consider, not the instantaneous effect, okay? You have to be careful, right? So here under the constant load, creep strain in the concrete is time dependent, na? Creep strain is which one? This is time dependent, you can say it like that. Is it clear? So these are the questions we are having, right? We'll just see. This is question number which one? This is 40. This is question number 41, you can say. Select the answer of you. This value also have given. Question number 41. Yes, time dependent. Same Juhi or different Juhi? In this channel and that channel? Yes, time dependent. Kajamal, Gopi, Shruti, Supriya, Abhishek, Anjali, Ashwin answered correctly. We'll close after these two questions are over. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Anuj Kumar also answered correctly. Right. This is a leader board. Kajamal first, Gopi second, and Ashwin third. As per this IS 46, what is the, you can say, approximate value of this total shrinkage strain for this design may be taken as 0.0003 na, 0.0003 na. It is not 003, it is 0003. You have to be careful, right? Now select the answer for this 42nd question at last question. After this, we'll be closing the session. Second. Okay, you read the question carefully and answer. Anuj again. Arey yaar, you read the question. It's a trap. It's a very big trap. 100% wrong answer. Last question successfully. The tensile strength of concrete to be used in the design of reinforced concrete. What is the tensile strength of concrete we are using? 0 na. In the design of this RCC members or pre-stressed concrete mentioned, do we use that strength of this tensile strength of concrete? 0 na. What is the tensile strength of this concrete is? If that is the question given, 0.726 is answer. But the tensile strength of this concrete used in the design is 0 na. We don't consider any tensile strength of concrete. Have you seen any RCC design by considering the tensile strength of concrete? Reinforced concrete it is mentioned. If it is pre-stressed concrete, we can think over, but it is a reinforced concrete. Whenever it is a reinforced concrete mentioned means, what is the tensile strength of this concrete? It is considered as 0 na in the designs. This kind of question already we have solved somewhere, right? If you just remember, somewhere we have solved na. Is there a negligible or this one? Somewhere where it has come? Somewhere it has come recently. Where? Forgot. Yeah. Generally the concrete strength is very low or negligible in which one? This is tension na? Is that no? Yes. So in the design we don't consider this at all na. In the design we don't consider this at all, right? Like that. Is that clear? Yeah. Later time yaad aayega. Okay. You have to be careful, right? You have to be careful. That is why We are telling, KP sir and myself are telling many times why we are telling you to solve PYQs 3 times, 4 times. This is the reason. Okay. Just now we have solved, but you did not remember us, na? Okay. Thank you all of you. I'll be closing the session. Have a good day. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll meet again.